Alright, we're going to be looking at Physalis, we're going to be looking at Netsy from the story, and we're also going to be looking at Rhus's Crowns. So, she is not premium, even though she has a CG animation for some reason. The CG animation is nothing special. It's almost the same as it always is with her CG, where she does a lot of guns and stuff, and then she does a pose at the end with her Mog. So it's nothing too special. It's very short. And you could tell right away that she's not premium because the vision card, it gives it away, 130 attack. So pretty bad. Pretty bad STMR, kind of low attack on that. But it is what it is. And also she's SLB, of course. And what's weird is that she has the EX2 restriction on her 150% amp, even though she's not premium. Her step up also doesn't have the 100 shards in it. It's just it's the shorter step up. So, in essence, all this boils down to a lot of these modifiers and things. So she gets like a really powerful modifier if she can cast all these all at the same time. But if she can't, oh, what's this one? So she can triple cast everything but this one here. So there's really no reason not to be able to do this, but okay. And she can quad cast all abilities if you use that unlock. So that's where her strength is going to be. And she gets a 300 times ability modifier. So if you're able to add all this stuff up, if it works properly, it's like a 700 times mod, something like that. If you're able to use all these modifiers all at the same time, which you should be able to do. Pretty decent, but her leader skill isn't very useful. It's for season 4 units, like, okay. Well, what are you gonna be putting in there? Like they don't really work together like that. It's kind of weird. You might be able to make a season 14, but it just won't be that great. It'll just be okay. And she has a 600 times SLB modifier with the Tybus or Reagan STMR, or Tidus, not Tybus. Tidus and Reagan STMR, one or the other. And so yeah. At least she has a 40% gun in peril. For about it though, she really isn't that amazing, but she's not premium, so I gotta be a little bit less harsh. At least she's not premium, so this 600 times mod, non-premium unit, not too bad. About the same as Gladio. I don't understand why this is here. Like, we have 150% killers at this point on most units, so I'm not really sure about that, but this is actually pretty decent. I like this. I would probably be using this because there's a lot of hard MP costs nowadays. Like, even 500 might not be that amazing, but at least it would be something. Costs are so high nowadays for abilities. Like, look at all these. 250 for just using a cooldown. Like, that's pretty high. So yeah. Anyways, let's move on to Metze. Oh yeah. Physalis gets like a 8 because she's non-premium. At least she can do. She has a 600 times mod, and then the abilities are pretty good as well. So, what's interesting about this guy is that he has 160% water in peril, and he also has a field for an extra 40% water in peril. And on top of that, after 3 turns, you get the 89% defense spirit break for 4 turns. Pretty good, because it doesn't really matter. Like, I guess you'll lose out on 2 turns of damage, but if you use this on turn 1, I believe on turn 3 this should be coming out. And this is where, if you have an EX3 SLB, this is when their damage is going to be coming through anyways. So it really isn't that big of a deal. He also has a area effect for 3 imperils. Not too bad, I would say. Not too bad, guys. What do you guys think? Pretty good, I would say. Most units only have field effects for just 1 effect. So this guy has 3 all in 1. So for 5 turns, pretty good. Even though you can only use it once, this is pretty good for dark visions and stuff like that. You can bring this guy to multiple field effects and stuff, and pretty good. He only gets 50 times modifier, but he's not a DPS, so it's okay. He has the breaker roll with a chaining LB SLB, so pretty good. 89% defensive spirit break as well on his SLB too, so even if you don't have that cooldown activated, if you use his SLB, you're fine. So I'm actually pretty impressed with this guy. I thought he was just gonna be a garbage filler, but he is decent. He has good imperils. He has his own imbue if he needs to use water imbue. So he has that. And this is moderately useful for some things. Moderately useful. So pretty good all around. 85% full break. Pretty good in some situations. So pretty good. I think the only bad thing is that he doesn't have 83% break. Because usually if the AoE one is usually 83, this is only 80%, so not the best, but there's not much else to say. He's a breaker roll with decent breaks for JP anyways. So pretty decent. I'll give him a 7.5. And we have Roost here. He gets 150% amp. So good. Didn't get any modifier increases, I don't think. To his LBs. Sadly, it doesn't look like they changed that too much. And so when I looked at it this morning, I was like, what got changed exactly? Because you got an LB upgrade, but it's like, is that it? Because you're not using this LB for doing damage. He gets a 50 times mod boost, but it's like, what is this guy even being useful for? Because I don't see it. They did give him the 8 times cap for free. That's a free buff. That's not a crown buff. That's free. But it's like his modifiers are too low. Even if you put everything into it, even if you give him everything, all the modifiers from his base form and then 150% amp, and give him Deus or Reagan-S TMR, like, what's the point? Why would you use him over someone else like Tifa, for example? Why would you not? You just use Tifa over this guy. And Tifa came out a long time ago compared to this guy. Alright, that's it. So Rhus is just kind of like whatever. Maybe I'm missing something, but he probably will be able to do some damage because he has 8 times cap, 150% amp. But the base modifiers that he's working with are just a little on the low side. He doesn't even get 300 times to start with. So I don't know. If you like Rhus, maybe we can make him work. That's it, guys. That's it for the review. If you guys still want me to do JP reviews, let me know in the comment section down below. If you want me to stop and just not do them anymore and just wait for them to come out on global, that's fine too. Just let me know. Let me hear some feedback in the comment section down below. See you in the next video. Peace.